Phila ngona phakade mthomde onamagqaba yokozelayo kwantu fike njengefezeko lephupha wavuselela ithemba koosomashishini abasakhasayo watyana ithuba lemisebenzi ngesaquphe waze waqupha ingqondo yomzi kaPhalo wayityabeka ngolwazi olubanzi. Inkcubeko yona kwizwe liphela uyifunqule unjengomzali obekekileyo inyathelo lakho lizoba umhlahlandlela lishiye umzilo ocacileyo ca. Okwekati emhlophe ehlungwini lukwasusa intongo kumabaluko phambi kweliso lam debut programu nigqwesile nibalasele inhliziyo yam niyithabathile nindenza ndizive ndibe nemincili ndawukubona umbhalo wenu ubhalwe ngqindilili kumakhasi ozonxibelelwano. Ngoko ke mandiwenze umthandazo ube mfutshane ndimcele umvelinqangi awuvuselele umsebenzi wenu kwandapho nithabathe khona anipha amandla okuqhubekeka nale ndlela nokuba umnqantsa nomcelimngeni ungenyukela kuse kude kube sephakadini abakholwayo bayawukumngqina lo mbhalo bathi amen.
City, amen. What a way to get the ball rolling. What a way to welcome each and every one of you. Good afternoon and welcome to the debut program, graduation, and the official inaugural launch of the Alumni Network. My name is Candice Murisele with the incredible pleasure and honor of taking you through this afternoon's program. We've witnessed a magical poetry performance titled Phila Ngona Phakade by the incredible Untungwa Scotch all the way from the Eastern Cape. And what a week this has certainly been. I know every single one of you that are here with me today can attest to that. We began with the launch of Debut Online on Monday, where we saw entrepreneurs debut their creative businesses online. On Tuesday, we were inspired by the amazing filmmaker Lindo Langa's debut story. And on Wednesday, we discussed how to sustain our business ventures online. And here we are today, friends, family, fellow artists, sponsors, rewarding the efforts of these very entrepreneurs. So you all deserve a round of applause. Many of my most memorable moments were not only shared alone, but they were in actual fact shared in the company of great people. So I do encourage you all to create that celebratory spirit as a collective. I mean, just the other day, we were told by one of our speakers that if you want to walk fast, walk alone, but if you want to walk far, walk together. So we want to take the celebration as far and as wide as possible. We want it to be palpable, we want it to be infectious. So please use the chat function below, congratulate each other, support each other, endorse each other, and make sure that you hold space for every single person that is here, for friends, for families, for respective artists, because you all definitely deserve it in this moment. And we say to you, not only congratulations, but thank you. Re aleboha. To begin the program, let us hear from CEO of BASA, Mr. Ashraf Johardin.
Yo, Candice. Thank you for a really lovely introduction. You know what I've been doing as you were bringing everybody into the room is just watching what everybody's saying in the chat, and it's been super. So from 1201, Remicho Dingashani says, #Retsene. So yeah, I want to come back to Retsene. There's a few more things saying, yeah, there's me saying I'm going to change it to a black shirt. I hope everybody likes my black shirt. There's #Retsene, graduarian day, debut program class of 2021, debut program, my debut story, more Retsene, ka metaele. We made it, graduation, Team KZN, Team South Africa, Retsene, we are within. Congratulations, y'all, from Remoy Kanse Peña to everyone. 62 joined, Team MP, my debut story. Okay, it goes on. Scroll back in the chat. I hope you can see it. It's a really special day. And thank you, Candice, for such an extraordinary introduction. Thank you to everybody here for your engagement, for your participation. So none of that was my official scripted intro. Let me go back to that. So if my eyes move side off the screen, it's because I'm reading. I come from a performance background, and a script is a comforting thing to me. So you will forgive me for a minute and a few occasional minutes as I pop off screen to just see what I've been scripted to say, which is debut, pronounced with a soft T, a person's first appearance in a particular capacity or role, the film, the show, the exhibition, etc., which marked their debut, which marked their first performance, first showing, first public outing. What an extraordinary moment. What an extraordinary day today. Today is more than a launch. This week has been more than a launching. It's been so much more than just an entrance. It's been a premiere, the beginning of a new chapter, so many introductions, an extraordinary inception, a collective inauguration, and a collective kickoff. So greetings, everyone. All online protocol observed. These online things are very challenging in terms of what we may say and do and how we say and do, but hopefully I am finding the way through. Today's graduation marks the conclusion of the second phase for debut round 2 participants. The support offered by the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture and Business and Arts South Africa has been manifested through a couple of things: online immersive workshops, mentoring and networking, as well as various promotional activities, and in no small measure, a 50,000 Rand grant in startup capital to all of the eligible participants. Today, we acknowledge and reward the efforts of 137 debut participants from 3,000 applicants. The 137 have completed the program modules in both the Kickstarter and Hlanganisa phases. 120 of you have now successfully launched your creative business ventures online. I think I am personally more excited than all of you together. So huge congratulations on such an extraordinary accomplishment. I am so proud of you and what you have achieved, and I hope you are proud of yourselves too. In a slightly different beat today, we also launched the debut alumni network, which has been created to provide long-term value for you by establishing a community of creative collaborators. It is our hope as BASA and DSAC that you continue to connect, support, and share all that you have learned with each other and with everyone around you. The Debut Alumni Network is an online hub. BASA and Debut alumni will on this platform share content related to local events and news, funding opportunities, and so much more on this new innovative digital platform. 18 candidates from today will proceed to the catalyst phase. Who they are or who they will be announced in February next year, February 2022, and they will go on to complete an intensive year-long incubation process and take their businesses to the next level. As I chat to you, if you hear any strange noises, that is my 6-year-old and my 2-year-old who are just next to this door. So, you know, working from home is working at home. But myself, my daughters, the world is watching. Tomorrow is yours for the taking. Now, please be you. Do what only you can do. Make tomorrow a better place for me, for my daughters, a creative space for you and for all of us. Before I say thank you and congratulations, I felt a little bit out of Retseni. So Retseni, R is for rockstar. Rockstar, let it out. E is for enrich, a quality you all share. T is for treasure, that of your friendship. S is for scholar, the brilliant you in you. E is for eager, eager to get started. N is for novel, don't get complicated. E is for extra, all of those little extra things you do. Thank you. Congratulations. Now, keep making the magic that only you can make. That's me. Thank you.
If there's anything I wish to take away from that, it's that acronym of Retsene. I think we've all got accustomed to saying #Retsene, that you applied so many layers to all the sentiments of what that is about. So to you, Ashraf, thank you so very much. I've said it before many a time that you can taste when there's love in the cooking, and you can really feel the fullness of all the love that you have for the arts. I think all the artists here require and deserve so much support, so much structure, and really to have their hands held throughout the process, and to say you can turn your passion into profit. And you've given that affirmation through all that you've said. So to you, Mr. Ashraf Johardin, the CEO of BASA, thank you very, 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 very much. If we're all together, we'd feel the round of applause, we'd hear it, but we're just having to feel really the celebration in this virtual space. With that said, lined up is an address from the debut program curriculum co-designer, the graduation ceremony, and some special announcements. It is going to be a jam-packed one, as this week has promised to be, but of course it has brought us to this very moment. So make sure that you stay online, and please use the hashtags, make them come alive. It is #MyDebutStory and #DebutProgram. Now, I'm sure many of you have noticed, every single one of us are wearing a particular color because the theme is classic Black. So not only are we classic, we are exercising and showing Black brilliance. So please share those snaps, share those pictures, share those selfies, and again, use the #MyDebutStory and #DebutProgram. We wanted to extend past these 4 virtual walls and want the world to know that we are here, we're not going anywhere, we're here to stay. We are not shaken by the pandemic because Retsene, and we are going to make the most of all the talents and the gifts that we've been given. Now, the debut program marks the end of the development and support for the program participants that engage in the online workshops, mentoring, networking opportunities, events, and startup capital. They work with entrepreneurial and digital skills. I do urge all the participants to not take any of what I've said for granted, because you are given structural support, you are given entrepreneurial and digital skills, and you're acquiring these things which will fundamentally assist you in the fullness of the success that is highly inevitable. You're also skilled, and now BASA has been here to support you. But this is not exactly how it began. It didn't just begin with all of this structure that was applied and all these gifts and support that was given. In actual fact, it began with the participants applying to the program with a 1-minute video telling us who they are, where they come from, why they want to be part of the program, and exactly what they hope to gain. So I think it's fair for us to take a trip down memory lane.
Sanbona, Dumela. My name is Vincent Mashauke.
My name is Chikombiso Vila.
My name is Pokang Khosalamang Siliho.
Igama lami ndingulusi wakwambali.
My name is Deshin Shetty. I'm a journalist and creative writer from Kimberley.
I'm a self-taught animator and a cartoonist.
I'm a model, photographer, and an upcoming presenter.
I am a photographer and art director.
A freelance content and copywriter, a creative entrepreneur, a poet, the CEO and co-founder of the Notepad Poetry.
BASA, it is the correct platform for young and upcoming artists to actually be introduced to the art world.
It offers mentorship. It offers space for artists to grow.
I'm hoping to gain knowledge on how to put my ideas into action, as well as where and to whom to pitch for funding if ever I have an idea that will benefit me and my community.
The reason why I want to join you guys is because I never got a platform to dance on a professional level.
I'm struggling with the funds. I can't afford to pay for studio equipment. I can afford to distribute my music on the platform.
I want to gain experience and I want to know how to make this art of mine a career.
In a world full of savagery, I believe that art can bring healing and peace. That which I have found in my art.
Whether it's funding, whether it's resources, anything that can make my art or my career flourish.
To apply the business skills that I learned to be able to become a successful and renowned artist and hopefully one day to be able to pay it forward as well.
I'm seeing you all repping your town, repping your city, repping your hood. Please continue to do that using the hashtag #MyDebutStory and hashtag debut program. I'm seeing Team Gauteng, Team Western Cape, Team Eastern Cape, Team Northwest, and so many of you. So hats off to all of you for joining us. What a beautiful moment to, like I said, take a trip down memory lane, but to also reflect on not only where we are, what it took for us to get there, but also where we come from. So I know many of you are watching and have watched that video with a lot of fondness, but also gratitude of how beautiful your personal journeys and experiences have been. So again, hats off, and honestly, because I'm an artist, I'd say wigs off to all of you, but we're keeping it cool, we're keeping it cordial, and we're keeping it classic. Now, one of, and actually the moment that many of us have been waiting for. To announce the debut program class of 2021, we have the incredible programs administrator, Ayanda Sibisi. So participants, when you do hear your name called out, congratulate yourself, ululate from your homes, celebrate, but also use the hashtag in the chat, hashtag I did that. Without further ado, Ayanda, over to you.
Participants from the Eastern Cape, Asimbonge Mqaqeni, Bantu Ndiki, Lucy Mbali, Malwande Menzela, Michelle Giciphe, Mirinda Khalipa Ngwadla, Mtunga Scott, Odwa Kanti Nokwali, Roseanne Koloski, Sibusisa Molefe, Sinenhlanhla Fakula, Siphephelo Swart Boy, Siyasanka Ngiceketho, Tamsanga Kazi, Zandile Mgaza, Zingaphi Nkatha. Participants from the Free State Province, Balera Chopo, John Moyeni, Lebohang Likola, Lerato George Tulo, Lerato Kabelicha, Malishone Mputlane, Mongezi Emmanuel Njane, Mpho Emmanuel Tao, Mpho Hlahane, Nzwake Goodwill Kachela, Obert de Koker, Opa Moses Tibakang, Riabetwe Matoboko, Richidiswe Mkhora, Roseanne Delport, Siyabonga Mkonga, Sylvester Zanokolo Mkeko, Tabang Rampai, Olani Renz, Yonela Kozana. Participants from the Western Cape, Anele Mklube, Angelo Marshall Dacre, Anovuyo Mali, Christopher Tandokolo Siyengu, Isram Bombo, Atleho Paul Monchu, Lance Xavier Hahn, Liesel Meredith, Sipho Qasheni, Thandi Limbacha, Tembela Mpambani, Ola Mthetho, Olani Mormon. Participants from the Northern Cape, Bokang Khosalamang Sileho, Dashan Chatty, Wright Atius Zozi, Frillet Coop, Kagiso Brian Oliphant, Katlehon Che, Khositsile Morake, Lesintha Mohale Sidibe, Leonard Mutsobani Mpahlela, Michael Halsinger, Munapule Moranda, Nontsigelelo Bobe, Pretty Millicent Kayala, Rapelang Gilbert Anthony, Remigio Dangashe, Richard Litlochonono Charity Kimbo. Participants from the Northwest, Benjamin Morapedi, Boitumelo Mokatsi, Brian Sbusiso Mavimbela, Joseph Litlochonono Mayeni, Kwanelitsile Siribe, Mpho Given Machuyisa, Naledi Mua Lucy, Pemelo Ranghanka, Rimo Hukansi Penya, Samgelo Homo, Tabang Mutseyani, Tabo Godfrey Sikano, Tepo Mutudi, Tulufelo Silike. Participants from KwaZulu-Natal, Andy Sampisi, Kenneth Shandu, Luyanda Figa Qiniso Mkhungo, Mlamuli Zulu, Nana Ndadane, Nhlakanipho Ndwandwe, Nokzola Ngcobo, Noxolo Khoza, Noxolo Mungwane, Samngelisiwe Don Mazibogo, Spesihle Kensani Shikwambani, Spamandla Harrison Tenza, Sthembiso Mhlanga. Participants from the Limpopo province: Anthony Mabele, Blantina Kutso Meti, Blessed Maloma, Dzebo Dishumile Silasi, Huvonale Ranzani, Geletso Egmont Mosoma, Makufane Torolo, Manyathela Joseph Malika, Ntateng Sitemani, Pomozi Mutala, Promise Nyalungo, Rasija Mildred Matli, Ruth Reski Mokhale, Satius Hlahwani, Senzigile Besta Baloyi, Sthembiso Moleke, Teyani Sithole, Tepo Morope Mutlala, Votomi Mhlanga. Participants from Mpumalanga province: Africa Zwelibanzi Ngubane, Colin Mabaso, Given Nyawo, Guguletu Mlombo, Jewel Tehla, Mafuko Manyala, Mpho Fortunate Makwala, Pumzile Mutsepe, Simo Sisani, Vusi Emmanuel Silinda, Olile Rita Mabuza. Participants from the Gauteng province: Brian Bunolo Madumo, Cindy Dladla, Khanya Mahashu, Lace Sanele Matebula, Lehlohonolo Silo, Lerato Johane Kubayani, Mukoya Manuku, Nandipha Nkimisi, Neo Litsolo, Njabulo Happiness Mavuso, Nonhlanhla Sitheni, Ntethelelo Zuma, Palesa Motsepe, Shikombiso Bhila, Sibusiso Calvin Zulu, Tabang Matapo, Chiwane Khari, Vincent Mahlape, Xolani Frederick Lusinga, Xolani Ntuli. Provincial Ambassadors: Angela Mutsepe from Mpumalanga, Andile Mqadi from KwaZulu-Natal, Boitumelo Mkhondo from Free State, Boitumelo Zita from Gauteng, Cenga Diala from Eastern Cape, Emmanuel Ranzani from Limpopo, Lindsay Andrews from the Western Cape, Mandela Matebula from Northern Cape, Nonhlanhla Pitseng from Northwest. Thank you to all the contributors: Boitumelo Tumi Mutswatswe, Palesa Mnyaka, Ayanda Sibisi, Bulelwa Ndaba, Sydney Madibo, Michael Wallace, Shika Bodo, Mbali Nhlapo, Nandi Mahamba, Zolani Shangase, Kosinati Sengwayo, Rofiwa Ntengwa, Karabo Tehani, Kanyisa Boy, Ayanda Sithole, Savannah Ficker Fortune, Snenhlanhla Madia, Jordan Hans, Sasha Polike, Ashraf Johadin, Charlotte Golay, Madeleine Lambert, Rochelle Singh, Aviwe Matandela, Maureen Benya, Sipho Mteani.
Now, because I am the person that I am, I felt it only fitting that I give you all a round of applause. Because naturally, we're not all in the same space, in the same room, across all the corners of the country. You all deserve a virtual round of a sound effect applause. Please keep that hashtag I did that in the chats alive. Congratulations to each and every one of you, not only the participants, the graduates, the team, the contributors, to the ambassadors as well. Thank you so, so very much. Congratulations to every single person who's helped you in the journey. But remember, it is also hashtag my debut story and hashtag debut program. All the work that you've done has paid off to this very moment. And we take a moment to be proud of those efforts, that all that you've invested thus far. So please, again, celebrate yourselves and celebrate those around you. While the spirits are high, I would like to call onto the stage one of our 9 provincial ambassadors. They represent the diversity in the program, in the different provinces, to help us make sure that the program truly represents participants in a most meaningful way. So we welcome you at this very moment, Emmanuel Ranzana.
Thank you very much to our most beautiful MC, Candice. Please allow me to send my special greetings to my fellow provincial liaisons ambassadors, debut program participants from all the provinces of South Africa. Actually, I am in the midst of successful people. I mean, you cannot be part of debut program and you are not successful. We just need to implement whatsoever that we've been learning from debut program. Briefly, let me share with you few from the thousands that we've been learning from debut program as PLAs. First of all is office administration. It has come to my realization that because right now we are supposed to work from home, I need to create an office at home that I will be brainstorming all my ideas and make them to my action plan. And it has been working for me. Thank you very much, BASA, for introducing online lifestyle to us. We know that due to a current situation of COVID-19 and lockdowns, I mean, artists couldn't go out and perform, do the direct sales, but now it has become our habit to run our businesses online. And we are managing to reach followers all over the world globally. Let me talk a bit about social media for business, because business I mean regia social media for fun but right now, because we are debut program participants and PLAs, we have learned a lot about running businesses on social media. Thank you, Chinadima Hamba, for that. Lichikoto is upon the second last. Let me speak about connections, partnerships, and collaborations. Unarimbo rwa kabza the small sharing markets rim bupilowoki the connections. I mean, you cannot prosper without your fellow creatives. And I have been connecting with my fellow ambassadors from all the provinces of South Africa. Right now, when I need connection from other provinces, I just give, hey, Tinga from Eastern Cape, can you please do this and this for me? Can you connect me to the radio station? Say Lindsay from Cape Town, Witumelo from Gauteng, and all these other ambassadors and the participants. Lastly, allow me to say this. BASA has an intelligent operating system. You cannot mention success and you don't mention debut program. Take it in mind that whenever you mention success, you need to mention debut program. It's success, debut program, success. Ndichikotopedzisa chopedza ndikoisa dzindiwo vaulwane vashu kamulwane washu wa business and arts South Africa, Ashraf, say ndikovasaluta. Thank you for the opportunity. Ndichikopedzisa ndichikoyaka Department of Sports, Arts and Culture and Recreation, rina minister washu, the honorable Nkosinati Emmanuel Mtetwa. Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity. Ndikopedzisa ka team yashu, we know Rogudanga Mandesa, to me with a Y, Palesa Mnyaka, Ayanda CVC. Thank you very much, Bulelwa. Thank you very much, Ndra.
And thank you so much, Emmanuel. You've said something that I think all of us can really leave with as well. You cannot describe or speak about debut program without it being synonymous with success. So when you speak about success, you're speaking about the debut program. When you speak about the debut program, that is synonymous with success. And you are a living embodiment of exactly what the debut program, BASA and DSAC have aimed to do with this initiative, with this program, and the many more things that will come and unravel from this moment. So also to all the ambassadors in each and every province, thank you to all of you for grabbing onto this opportunity and using it to its fullest potential. Now, this week has been a beautiful one that has come with so many incredible surprises. There have been insightful moments, dialogues, conversations, opportunities. Earlier on in the week, we mentioned that Yoko has partnered up with BASA to give you guys more fundamental structural support in your businesses. But now it wouldn't really be a ceremony or a seminar of this nature if it didn't come with some great announcements. So I would like now to call up two forces to be reckoned with. I do give Bulelwa Ndaba and Palesa Miaka both the floor as programs coordinators of the debut program.
Thank you so much, Candice. I'm crying, okay? I wish you all, this is not scripted. I wish you could all hear what's happening in the office. We are weeping because we are so happy and so excited for each and every single one of you. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Like Ashraf also went off script, that was me going off script. I'm going to go to my script now. So, story is how we connect with one another. It is how we express our presence in the world. Our story begins with a spark in our hearts. It begins with wanting to tell the artist's story, because for us, art is business. So, what's your debut story? You all have the opportunity to share your inspiring and encouraging debut stories with your friends, your families, and online communities. They supported, they endorsed, and they voted for you. And I am pleased to announce the debut story of the week. We won't be able to hear drum rolls, right? So all of us in our respective places, let's drum roll. Do, 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 do. All right. In third place, with 1,900 votes, we've got Leonard Mpapele from the Northern Cape. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Well done, Leonard. All right. In second place, we've got, with 2,079 votes, we have Mbali Lucy. Lucy Mbali, apologies, from the Eastern Cape. Congratulations, Lucy Mbali. And ladies and gentlemen, friends, everybody, in first place with 3,018 votes, we've got Nhlakanipho Ndwandwe from the KZN. Congratulations, Nhlakanipho, and congratulations to each and every single one of you who have gone out there, told your stories. This is not the last part, right? Keep sharing your stories and keep getting those votes, for a chance to be in the top 18 to be part of the Catalyst page, which is in 2022. Voting closes on the 31st of December. So you've got ample time to make sure that you get those votes. Congratulations once again. Palesa, over to you.
Thank you so much, Bulelwa, and congratulations to the hashtag My Debut Story winner. It is such an emotional day today. We've been trying to keep it together, but it's been a little bit hard. So as I announce the next special announcements, please do keep your tissues close to you, and remember that this is a day of celebration, of joy, of happiness. So embrace it. So on the 2nd of September this year, applications opened up for the debut alumni to motivate as to why they should receive the Alumni Network Catalyst Grant of 8,000 rands. This was based on how they use their knowledge and skills from the debut program to date, and how an 8,000 rand boost will assist their business further. 2 deserving people were able to articulate their vision well and have been chosen to receive this grant. Today, I have the privilege of announcing these two winners who will each receive 8,000 rands towards their businesses. Drum rolls, please. As Bulala said, hypothetical drum rolls. The winners are Tina Mia, a creative consultant from Gauteng, and Lawrence Mongalo, a puppeteer from the Free State. Well done to the both of you for putting your best feet forward. Please congratulate them in the chat. Now, in this moment of excitement, congratulations to all our graduates today. Your creative business venture sustainability, the community you've built, and the continued connection with DSAC, BASA, and each other is important to us, and we would like to continue to support that. And so I would like to take this moment to officially announce the inaugural debut program alumni network. This network is meant to provide long-term value for the debut program alumni by establishing a community of creative collaborators who stay in contact and continue to support and learn from each other's experiences, connections, and opportunities. They stay true to their artistic practices while continually striving to understand the principles of enterprising to ensure sustainability and meaningful contributions to the creative economy. To the graduates today, this alumni network is yours. It is your space to interact, to grow, to share, and to collaborate. So as you venture into the real world and make space for the next cohort to join the debut program, you will now be joining the debut program alumni network. Welcome. Now, as I take my leave, to give our vote of thanks for today, I would like to call BASA Head of Programs, Buitumelo Dumi Mutswatswe, who the team refers to as Umlilo, Mullo, the fire, because of her passion and energy that sustains the program and ignites the heart of her team. Dumi with a Y, welcome.
Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. But thank you so much, Palisa, for that introduction. Wow, what a day. Like our CEO and the rest of the team, I will be reading today, lest I forget some people, so do bear with me. I have my tissues also.
I chatted you just now.
Hello, Ashraf. Okay. Before I begin, I would like to observe all protocol, but I would like us to all take a moment to acknowledge the palpable power and joy in this room. It has been a really tough year, but we made it. When the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture shared the dream of having young artists from different parts of South Africa launching their film, their book, their album, I don't think any of us were prepared for what would unfold. 4 years later, the seed that was planted at Nangoza Jembe Community Hall in Kabeja is bearing fruit beyond our wildest imagination. Since the debut online launch on Monday, we have seen and heard diverse stories of how the debut program has offered more than just a once-off opportunity. Logging on to the various platforms and spaces, reading about the different ways in which we have each leveraged this opportunity has been both inspiring and humbling. To see the ripple effect across different parts of South Africa excites me because we are collectively changing the narrative about our sector and about us as young people. It also confirms that we have been doing the work of creating and communicating the value of the arts. We truly are what we have been waiting for. From the unboxing of the Yoko card machines to seeing the diverse assets bought from the Catalyst grants and amazing debut stories, I think we can all safely say that this week has been a culmination of an intense and incredible year. At some point, we were all fatigued by WhatsApp and the many check-ins, disappointed by the late data subsidy, overwhelmed by the thought of developing websites or even submitting reports.
On some days, it was hard to find the words or the emoji to describe how you were feeling. And on some Wednesdays, I personally had no capacity to show up for myself and others. Losing participants, receiving emails from those who simply couldn't continue made us question ourselves and whether there was a point to any of this. But we are here today as creative business owners, as directors, leaders, creatives, graduates. Class of 2021, you did that. During the week, Uka Kleho Miguel on Twitter posted, BASA, my pasero, bazaza, pasarito, ay man sana, undenzo umuntu. Indeed, it took a village, friends, family members, community members, and colleagues. Today, I would like to thank our community, without whom we would not have been able to celebrate any of these achievements. The Honorable Minister of the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture for the vision. The two representatives from the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Mr. Mguni and Mr. Lidimo, for championing the partnership with BASA. Our CEO, BASA CEO, Mr. Ashraf Johardin, and the board for helping us find our why and ikigai. Yoko for further cultivating our confidence to exploit the full value of our craft. Candace for being an amazing MC and friend of the debut program. Dr. Dangazele, Mpoma Mpuru, Nomkolisi Rozi Malope, and Niza Nandemaki for the incredible curriculum on both the program and the alumni network. Facilitators, Ayanda, Kanyisa, and Shika, for your guidance, your mentorship, and for translating the BASA vision. Our provincial ambassadors for keeping us in check and making sure that the program is truly by youth. Our finance and HR and research team, as well as the entire BASA team for making sure that all grants are paid and all reports and documents signed. Just by the way, I'm a 4,500 apumile this week. The entire marketing team for elevating and helping us meaningfully communicate the impact of this program. I mean, have you seen our brand? Have you seen the debut online site? And of course, I think the debut team deserves a special mention because, wow, the level of agility and creativity that was required in this edition was something else. Palesa, our yonke, Bulela, the innovator, and Ayanda, the anchor. Ladies, we made the pots. In closing, I would like to leave you with a few words from renowned poet Ben Okri. Never forget that love requires that you be the greatest person you are capable of being, self-generating and strong and gentle, your own hero and star. Ukoleka Putuma says, you owe your dreams your courage. And Amapiano superstars, Kabza the Small and Mpura, remind us to celebrate umsebenzi wethu. So, masibe happy, because #ReSayMe. Thank you, everyone.
Couldn't have been summed up better than that. I do have to reflect briefly, and I realize in hindsight that this is a full circle moment for me. As once upon a 2016 in my honors year, I in actual fact was an intern at BASA. So I look at where I am now, I look at how far BASA as an institution, as a body, as a handholder, as a guide, as a provider, as support, as a friend. I look at where each and every one of you are, and I give my truest thanks for all that you do to affirm that all that we are as artists. Sometimes we get lost in the world. Sometimes we feel like all we are is passion. All we are is an overflowing cup of gifts, but to know that we have a home in you, that we have a friend in you, that we have Bazaza, Bazisto, Bazarito in all of you, and a family that we can share that with. Thank you so much. Dumi, you've spoken so emphatically and so beautifully about that. So to BASA, thank you. To DSAC, Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, thank you very much for this exciting and empowering program, because it affirms us as artists and tells us that we are more than our art, but we are business. We can turn our passion into profit, given the opportunity to do just that. This wouldn't be possible, of course, without our formidable CEO of BASA, Mr. Ashraf Johadeen. So to you, thank you very much. And to the powerful words of wisdom that you're always keen and selfless to share. To everyone that joined to celebrate the graduates, we thank you. We hope that you will continue to support them, endorse them, to partner with them. Let's not just make them hashtags. Let's not just post about them, but let's fundamentally support each and every one of these people. One last confession of honesty from me, which I think drives a very strong and important narrative home. I believe in the show going on. I, Candice Mudisele, am currently recovering from COVID. So if you hear the quality and the change in my voice, the sneeze, a cough or two, is because unfortunately I did catch COVID while I was at work, but I am here, I'm still standing, I'm still strong because I did get vaccinated. So this is, again, a message to each and every one of you to be more responsible for yourselves. We all can reflect on how difficult the past year and a half and 2 have been. So please ensure that you buffer yourself accordingly, because we can't look at ourselves and go, oh no, I didn't think it would happen to me. We can all reflect, and our hearts break when we consider the number of people that we've lost over the past year and a half to 2 years. So please, let's hold ourselves accountable, because when we take care of ourselves, we take care of the people around us. So for me, Candice Mudisele, who believes in the show going on, artist, entrepreneur, founder of Selle Jewelry, a founder of the Make Room Foundation, and of course, the proud MC and host of the Slanganisa Online Summit, of the Debut Online launch, and the Debut Online inaugural launch and graduation. It's been absolutely amazing. Please do give me a follow, share me some love on @Candy Mudisele on Twitter and @Candice Mudisele on Instagram. And I'm sending the love back to each and every one of you. To all the graduates, one last time, congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing. We're so inspired, we're so enthralled. Let's aspire to inspire so many more. And let's make sure that we are here to stay, because #Retseni. For every door they closed on us, we're coming back to buy the buildings. From yours truly, Candice, your host. Consider yourself blessed.